The Bible? Fuck right, yeah.
See, that's fucking awesome. And I forgot we had it. Like, seconds before we go live, I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna play as an intro. It's like, how about the intro?
The intro, yeah.
Yeah, the awesome intro, the custom song, the animation thing. Maybe that. I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. It makes Underhaven feel like a big anime. That's how
it does. Especially the cartoony flames at the end.
Yeah, gets me pumped up.
That one bit where Egghead and Von Helton are both on the screen ranting into their microphones at the same time.
Yeah.
It looks like they created a podcast, you know?
Oh my god, imagine that.
Find the cringiest people on the internet, the most infamously cringy people, and put them all together into one podcast. Just call it the Cringe Cast.
Yeah,
Cut from the same cringe cloth.
They can have Chris Chan
cringe.
Occasionally.
I mean, it would get a ton of downvotes, but that would just spread it even further.
It would.
Oh yeah, people would love it. It'd be like, you know, a cult classic. Go down.
Crossovers are how you get views, man. That's all YouTube is about. It's just crossovers.
Hey, people in the chat, thanks for joining us today.
Hello.
Nice seeing you all.
We're gonna be doing a bonus show since we reached our goal the previous episode. So stay tuned.
Yeah, I'll put out more information about that in the Discord and in Twitter and shit like that. So if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter for Underhaven updates. Follow SWEGTA too for his shit, and join our Discord. I'm sure most of you are in it, but join it anyway. I don't know, make new accounts and join it. I'm just fun.
What's the goal tonight?
It's $100, but I mean, like, we're not gonna reset it if we don't reach it. We'll just
it's not for tonight. It's just a goal, like, for whenever. So whenever it's filled up, we'll.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just asking because, like, you know, what's my cut?
Oh.
I get a third, right? Is that how we do this?
I'll send you a banana.
Right on there.
We got to talk about this after the show.
0.001%. No, it's 0.01.
Oh, that's great. I need more $0 patrons. So
you get a penny. That's what you get.
Yeah, I'll send you some swag bucks. It's like our made up currency.
No, it's
all right, but it's still better than Canadian dollars, though, right?
Yeah, our cryptocurrency.
It is. It's our cryptocurrency. It's you can't use it for anything at all, but maybe one day you'll be able to, like, buy drugs or maybe pay ISIS to take off somebody or something. Yeah, you'll be able to use it for something malicious. It's gonna be good.
Swag bucks. All right.
Swag bucks. So, we were talking about YouTube and their fuckery a couple minutes ago, so we could jump into that if you want.
Oh, we're always talking about that, but I'm glad to talk about it, so.
Yeah, anytime we have anybody on our show, they're like, oh, Twitch. We're like, yeah, because, you know, YouTube sucks.
Yeah, a lot of people seem interested by that. People have, you know, come on our show, too, and been like, maybe I should give this Twitch thing, you know, like, I think Ben wants to stream more on Twitch now just because he was on our show, which is interesting.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, like, if you done goofed on YouTube, you know, maybe
Mario?
Yeah, or maybe, you know, you want to collect some boulders, you know, you could move on Twitch. You could do that instead.
Oh, my. Anyway.
Well, I mean...
like a rolling stone.
I stream on YouTube, obviously, because of the kind of I guess built-in audience or something like that. Everyone's there. Everyone's talk shows. That
Yeah, it
kind
is
of
a
thing.
lot easier to develop like a live audience on YouTube.
Especially since that sort of thing isn't big on Twitch yet. I mean, you guys and the drunken peasants and everything like that are kind of it's becoming more prominent, but Twitch is still just 99% gaming, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It is. I mean, like,
there's not many
gaming,
talks,
and then it's gaming and cam girls, and that's about
but
it.
Yeah.
I do kind of feel like a piece of shit supporting a platform, or at least using a platform that I just find to be fucking reprehensible and just
Yeah, I know
mean,
how that feels.
literally garbage in
we
every
have
way.
to do it though. Like
It's-
even we have to use YouTube to upload our archives and everything so that people on YouTube can actually watch the show. So yeah, we
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Like I don't agree with Twitter, Facebook, any of these fucking platforms, but I use them all every day because that's what you have to do. You have to be on top of all social media these days, no matter how shitty one platform is.
And YouTube has to be fucking shooting itself in the foot, right? I mean,
is.
how can actively fucking with your creators and making life difficult for the people using and propagating your platform, how can that be profitable? Like what's the business case for that? I mean, I know YouTube doesn't really make a fucking profit, and it's no wonder, but why would they even bother? I don't. That's the thing that boggles my mind the most.
Well,
it's about the agenda people at Google have.
It's about that, but it's also about the fact that these companies, for the most part, like they all serve their own individual niches. Like you can't say that Twitter and Facebook are really direct competitors. Like they're both social media websites, but they serve different purposes, right? So they have a monopoly on the niche that they occupy, especially when it comes to YouTube. Maybe you could say it less about Twitter and Facebook, since what they do is a bit more plain. But YouTube, as a video hosting website, it totally has a monopoly on what it does. Patreon also has something pretty similar when it comes to basically what it does when it comes to collecting money each month and offering perks and shit like that. So I don't know, man. The more of a hold that they have on their individual niches, the worse it is for the user. They're just gonna keep doing these shady business practices because there's no one to compete with them.
Yeah, and actually, we I don't know. I think we talked about YouTube Super Chat during our last show because now YouTube has this thing where if they detect something questionable or too vulgar in your Super Chat, they're gonna take that money and give it to a charity, or so they say.
Supposedly.
Yeah, and I saw that last night. Somebody gave me $5, and they're like, I don't even see it in the chat. It's gone. I'm like, well, what?
Wait, I thought if people give to charity though, and it's too vulgar, they just retract.
Oh yeah, apparently that's true too, as we found out recently. Did you hear about that, SWEGTA? You must have heard of it.
But I'm not surprised.
I'll give you
Stacks 88.
So that guy, the Ralph Retort, did a charity stream. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but he raised $26,000 for I don't remember which charity it was, honestly, but he raised it for a charity. St. Jude's, yeah. The money was refunded partially because of pressure from a website called the Wall Street Journal. I'm sure you've heard of them before. So now that started a huge hashtag.
That's the same newspaper that actually fucked with PewDiePie, right? Because I remember them putting up a PewDiePie's a Nazi kind of video, or not a video, actually an article with a video in it.
Yeah. So
they're known for doing shady shit that to fuck with any competing side on the internet.
It's just another fragment of the old media trying to stay relevant and keep down independent creators who just offer a better product because they can't do anything else other than label people Nazis or put labels on them like that to try and defame and discredit them and what. But yeah.
Actually, I saw something like that recently on Twitter. Some fucking dumb cunt was like, "If you don't like phone games, you're a sexist." I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah,
I bet they were saying that about the Diablo Immortal because a lot of people were really upset about that announcement.
Because women play phone games? Is that why?
No, the thing is too, their defense was okay, phone games are a heavy female kind of audience. Because a lot of chicks play games on their phones. So they're like, oh, if you don't like that, you don't like women. I'm like, oh, what? Okay.
Okay.
So
Sure.
anything women enjoy, I have to enjoy, unless I'm a sexist then. So like,
Oh,
okay, so like makeup, tampons, birth control, all that shit. I love it. I indulge in that on a daily basis.
makes sense to me. Yeah, yeah, clear.
Lest I be a sexist, of course.
By the way, thanks to Gangsta X88, who's a mod in our Discord, for becoming a Twitch sub.
Thank you. I'm gonna get a thing set up where I can see all of the donations and subs and stuff.
Yeah, we'll have that by the next show. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get it set up while we talk. Because
All
maybe
right.
I can.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, if
Oh, yeah.
we don't have much else to say about this, I mean, like it's the same old song and dance. Like YouTube fucks shit up for people. People get indignant,
Yeah,
and then
nothing
we just,
new.
Yeah, we just cope with it. It's like, okay, well, this sucks now. What else?
Yep.
If I was a platform owner, I wouldn't want my my site to become Gab. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look good. Like, I wouldn't want everyone on my site to be spreading, I don't know, white national, whatever.
Yeah.
But YouTube is not that. Like, if there's some people in their niche that they have their own thing. I mean, who's watching this? Are families getting together and watching and turning on like these streams where naughty words are being said and offensive language?
A big part of the problem is that YouTube they need to properly have like a system to section off like what they deem to be kid friendly content, and like there needs to be a clear line about like what's for certain age demographics and shit like that, so that advertisers can actually cater to the individual like demographics better. I'd figure this would be something that would already be happening because people want to target people based on.
Well, kind of back in 2010. I mean, like they had the family friendly thing. And actually, when the adpocalypse happened, like the first thing I did was compare it to that because it's, I mean, like they're very much alike.
TJ had to censor his videos.
He did, and like instead of like him saying "fuck," you would hear like the F and then like a gunshot instead. Shit like that.
Yeah, it sucked.
It does, and like I censor myself now because I know YouTube scans your video for like any language you use. So like if you use a lot of profanity.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like to a point where it's like it's not even about video titles and thumbnails or tags now. Now it's about like the actual things you say in the video, whether there's any context to it at all.
Yeah, I've heard it's best to wait 10 to 15 minutes, because they may not process the entire video. But if you just don't say anything bad in the first 10 to 15 minutes, like they might only search that to just categorize your video as naughty language or not. So
if you
that's one way to get around the censors. But
if you put something even vaguely that even vaguely alludes to any type of violence, even if it's in like certain context of like something historical or something like that, it will instantly be, you'll see the yellow dollar sign, on your title as soon as it's uploaded. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is too, like I made a point about that. I'm like, well, what about people who talk about like history, like wars and stuff? And of course, like people got pissed off at me for that. They were like, how fucking dare you compare like you getting demonetized to war? I'm like, I'm not saying it's the same fucking thing. I'm saying that people talk about topics, and some topics are a bit fucking touchy. So I don't know. People, even when it comes to this shit, people are divided. But it's for all the wrong reasons, too. It's like this pedantic bullshit where, like, every point you have to make has to be completely similar. Like, you can't even make a fucking analogy.
Yeah. One thing I was going to say earlier, too, is, like, part of the problem when it comes to YouTube is, like, we're just used to it at this point. Like, every single day it's something, oh, man, this week YouTube did something shitty to the content creators. It's just like, I know it's just another fucking week to us. So people don't get as up and angry as they necessarily should be, because it's just the run-of-the-mill shit that we deal with. Like, YouTube gets worse and worse and worse.
And the funny thing too is, like, if you look back at I don't know, 2008 or 9, when you saw some people getting censored, like some people in those communities on YouTube got like really up in arms about it. You know, they're like, how fucking dare they? This is censorship. I mean, like, this is wrong. But now it's kind of to be expected. So,
Yeah.
It's fucking absurd, but
It's
that's
been
the
normalized.
current state of things. Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's not like Stockholm Syndrome, but it's more like, we've just given up on being even, like, upset about this. Because it's
There
not gonna
probably
fucking
isn't
do
anything you
anything.
can do to fight it. I'm just
There
waiting for
isn't.
the death of YouTube. I'm just waiting for them to hamstring themselves and shoot themselves in the foot enough to where they destroy themselves.
I've heard a lot of creators tell me that they think that, you know, it's only a matter of times until YouTube tries to axe Streamlabs. Because, you know, it's basically just a better alternative to Super Chat. And it just does everything that Super Chats do, but better. You know, you can do more shit with it. So
I mean, I don't know how they would do that, but yeah, they could try.
I mean, they could find a way. They could find a way. I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about it, so I doubt it's for like no reason. I would bring it up unless I've heard.
I mean, all they have to do is just, like, you know, insert that into the TOS and be like, okay, asking for money on any platform other than YouTube is prohibited.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then they would have to make, like, an exception to Patreon, because I know Patreon is, not supported by YouTube, but it's like, you know, they link each other.
Yeah. Patreon does that with Discord, too, and some other platforms, like Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they could just ban every way for anyone to make money on their platforms. Like I said, eventually people are just they're gonna kill themselves.
YouTube likes Patreon though, and here's why. Because YouTube used to have the responsibility to actually pay their creators a fair amount for like what views they got, but now they no longer. It's all on the fans now. All of the burden of paying for these content creators to make money has gone on to the fans. The YouTube no longer has to worry about signing those checks. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's, you know, we're gonna host your content, we'll monetize it, but, you know, the share you get is gonna be minuscule in comparison to the money we make. And then, you know, we'll just leave it to Patreon to pay you whatever it is you expect to get paid.
We'll put it on your fans who, you know, probably have like regular fucking jobs and have multiple creators that they'd love to support and see going, and they still have to see people that they can't help out, you know, close up their doors because people's money can only go so far. You know, fans of these YouTubers aren't like multi-million-dollar corporations that, like Google, that can just actually cough up the money. So I don't know. It's sad.
Yeah, and not to mention, like you were saying, Patreon has all the power here, right? I mean, they can charge 30%. They can charge whatever they want to charge.
There's no viable competitor. That's why.
And it just cuts in more to people's what people are donating and also what people are receiving, right? So.
Yeah, we don't have a Patreon, and I never intend to have one. I like what we do here with the Streamlabs shit. We have, you know, Twitch subs too, which we don't really have anything special to offer them other than the emojis right now. But I'm gonna get some better ones made, and
hey, you have this show, man. They should be grateful enough.
Yeah, the show. People should donate because they care about the show and not just because it gets them extra shit, even though, you know, we do give them an extra show if they help us hit our goals, because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no Underhaven content goes behind a paywall, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah, it's all public. I think the best way to be fair to the people who watch the show and also grow the show is to just have it all be out there for free. I mean, like...
I agree.
And we're available on many platforms too, like Spotify. I noticed that. I didn't realize until like way later. I was like, "Are we on Spotify?" Oh, I guess we are. Cool.
So yeah. Here's the thing about, because I went and I updated Anchor, and Anchor not instantly. It takes a little bit, but it automatically, I should say, puts it out there on Spotify, Stitcher, all these other platforms just through that one website. I upload it. So. You guys, if you do podcasts, you guys should definitely check out Anchor. It's actually a pretty cool fucking website.
Yeah, and speaking of our podcast, there's actually a poll. If you want to go there, give us some feedback. We're curious. We're curious to see if like which platform you listen to Underhaven on. If it's Twitch, YouTube, or audio.
Or audio platforms, yeah.
Yeah, like Spotify or, you know, Stitcher. I'm not familiar with Stitcher, but
It's I just I enabled it to go on there because I've heard people talk about it before, and Ben has a Stitcher account for DP, so I guess enough people use it to care and ask about it. So yeah, if you use that shit, even though we haven't heard about it, you can use it. Crazy how the internet.
Yeah, we're gonna endorse this website.
We've never even seen.
Yeah, we're not familiar with it, but maybe it's good. I don't know. Hopefully,
yeah, maybe.
All right, so let's.
Oh no! No! Let's roll out the red carpet, man.
Hey! I just want.
Look, you guys. Like this nice conversation about social media, and then we just jump into a pile of fucking shit.
Yeah, literally.
You know what? You guys were referring to Von Helton as a pagan situation on this show, and I find that to be offensive.
I think only I did that.
Yeah, I didn't do it, so fuck you.
Because I'm the only one. I'm the only one who said situation. Yeah.
Yeah. I try to avoid the word, honestly.
I say it as much as possible. If you've noticed.
I don't know if you've noticed, but when I say situations, when you and I are talking, like I'll do like a slight sigh before. You
kind of cringe. Yeah.
I'm like,
I've noticed that.
He's gonna notice this. All right, situation.
The red wall. All right, let's go. Any moment, Von Helton. We started the video, so you should start talking as well.
This is like the Windows boot.
Well, okay. Person out there in the chat, I have no idea what your name is because.
Can you explain this to me? I'm curious because like every video he has, there's like I don't know, a decent looking mic in the frame, but then the audio fucking sucks. I don't know what's up with that. Because this is like his fourth mic this year, so I don't know what the fuck. Like, is it some setting he's oblivious to?
I think this is a bit older. But I do have a theory.
So much gear. Like he's got all these mics. He's obviously got multiple monitors. He's got. He doesn't have the racing chair yet, but
I know what the problem is.
He gets that later. And he lives in a fucking trailer, and he's got no teeth. What the fuck? Get your fucking priorities straight. Like, I mean, if this guy
I think it's too late for the teeth, but yeah, maybe.
That
shit was going to produce a fucking podcast that he could reach, hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people, and maybe through that claw his way out of the gutter and make a better life for himself. But he's fucking not. Like, what?
No.
Stop this, man. You don't need all this shit. Look, I do a fucking show that gets no viewers and has no fucking audience and no traction and is going nowhere. And I don't need a fucking big setup to produce it. The audio's fine. The videos, it's alright. And the overlays.
People care about charisma more than Von Helton thinks by buying a bunch of neat looking stuff that'll make him cooler and more,
Yeah. Is my fucking equipment suddenly gonna make me this huge draw?
Dude, it's kind of like Brian Fisher, because like he had this huge fucking backdrop where it's like the Constitution, in high def and shit, and he had like a cool golden mic and stuff. But then it's like when you listen to him, he has this whiny, fucking monotone, boring voice, no inflection at all. Just like I'm gonna spew bullshit and you're gonna listen because I have a cool backdrop.
So
it's like that kid who goes into the guitar store, picks up like the most expensive fucking guitar off the shelf and plugs it into this fucking huge amplifier and starts fucking making everybody's ears bleed.
Yeah.
Their fucking brains explode inside their fucking heads. And then somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing can go and pick up a shitty falling apart rotted wood piece of shit and plug it into a fucking toaster and crank out the best music you've ever heard in your life. Because
the equipment,
it's just
I played music on a toaster before.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it on Underhaven one of these days. No, I do want to explain one more thing though, because I do have a theory. All right, so you know how Von Helton clearly he uses Google Hangouts for so he's actually using the mic from his webcam and not the mic from not the mic in front of his face.
But he's got a mic right fucking there. Why not?
No. I know, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that his settings are set to use the webcam microphone instead of the actual.
He bought this fucking expensive brand new mic. It's still shiny.
It's just a theory. But I think it's true.
But it's like one setting. It's like you select the mic icon, click on the name of your new mic, and that's it.
Yeah, but he's dumb.
What?
Is this done on a Google Hangout? Like I see
Because-
Google in the corner there.
Because I know when I hooked up my new microphone, I had to go and like go into my settings and like actually change it over because the default one it always uses the same as your webcam by default. You have to
Doesn't
change.
Google Hangouts prompt you to
And
pick your microphone?
I know that Von Helton does not have the good sense to actually check that shit. So he just dives in head first. He thinks if he plugs a microphone into his computer and doesn't alter the settings at all, that'll be fine. Like I spent some time like talking to a friend altering my settings to make sure I sound good. But Von Helton never does any prep or anything like that.
Does he
just
think
goes
that it's
balls-
like the fucking puzzles in Half-Life 2 where like you pick up a plug it in, and that's it? Like, okay, so you bought this fucking brand new mic. It's fine. You got it all set up. You have your mic stand, pop filter. It's all good. And that's it. You just have it on your desk, and that's it. You don't need to configure any settings. You don't need to select the mic in Google Hangouts.
You don't even need to plug it in. You don't even need to plug it in, Swag.
So it's
but
like
wait,
it's like that
doesn't-
scene in fucking Vice City where like Diaz fucking shoots his VCR when it's not even plugged in, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's on
cool.
Google Hangouts, like Google prompts you, like Google Hangouts prompts you to pick your microphone when you fucking start a Hangout or a video or anything, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's supposed to be fucking idiot-proof, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the issue, right? Because Von's a little bit worse than your
Yeah, big
average.
emphasis on supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Thanks for the bits, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. By the
Paradigm.
way, as if to like imply that they're an idiot or something. What?
What?
Because you said
What?
by the way when you said idiot, so I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay.
cool.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean like. God damn.
I mean, we're giving him the
No.
benefit of assuming he even plugged the microphone in, too. You got to think that.
I
that could
don't
also
think he
be an
does.
issue.
I think that he just thinks his pagan magic will, make it work.
Anyway, thank you for the bits. Thank you.
And I like how we can
Characters,
rip
but-
on Von Helton for like 3 minutes before we even get into his video.
Yeah, 15 seconds in, 3 minutes pass of us fucking
Yeah.
riffing on something stupid he's done.
I have not been knighted yet.
Oh,
I have got to go
Yes.
to England to be knighted, and I don't have a passport. However, I have been told that if I do in fact go, that I
By
could
who?
in fact be knighted. Yes.
Did he get an
Like-
email? Like, was this
Yeah.
in his spam filter?
Yours
Like,
truly, a Nigerian
Nigerian prince.
Meet me in England.
Yeah.
we will make you knight of the British court.
Whoa.
Will I go? Will I be knighted? Will I, accept knighthood from the Queen of England? I don't know.
So nonchalant. I don't know. Maybe. Who
Maybe.
knows?
And it's only an honor bestowed upon you by a royal of a country. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've had bigger accomplishments in my trail.
Yeah, look, like, I think the whole knighting thing is bullshit, but, like, if
Yeah.
I was invited to be knighted, I would fucking take off immediately and be like, fuck yeah, this is gonna be really good for my my name.
Yeah,
People are gonna be impressed.
it's just that's basically all it is, like a little ceremony, like to show. I don't know. That's basically all it means these days is you've done something cool.
Do I really give a shit? No, not really.
Okay.
And
Not
Von
really.
Helton has
Like you
not done anything cool in his life, so I don't see how he would get.
Or less, actually. But I mean, if they want to do it, I'm okay with
The
it.
coolest thing Von's
Yeah.
ever done is get ripped
Yeah,
on
so-
by us and the drunken
The
peasants.
Queen of England is gonna have to drop by Vaughn's trailer and then, knight him there.
Sir Vaughn.
I mean, I might do it if she came out here to America.
Yeah.
What? I don't get any perks, I don't
Gotta
think.
roll out the red carpet for Vaughn and pay him $2,000 too.
He's so oblivious. It's like,
I'm
I don't
sorry,
get any
2,000
perks.
pounds.
I don't get any perks. It's like, you relished in the exposure you got
He would
from,
talk
from
about
being
it every
featured
day.
on television.
He
Yeah,
would talk about it every day if he got knighted.
It's just
He'd
the
call
title.
himself. He'd change his
About 13
channel to
hours.
like Sir Von Helton.
You
You know
but
he would.
It'd be cool to have, I
Sir
guess.
Gum.
I don't care either
Sir
way.
comes a lot.
Call me Kara. Okay, well, Kara. I do not know. I don't even think it has any power or any prestige anymore. It's just something that you
Too bad
get.
he doesn't live stream anymore.
She taps you on each shoulder with a sword, and you're now a Sir, Sir James now. Big whoopty shit. There's no money involved.
Yeah, it's only... What the fuck?
There's no clout involved to speak of that I'm aware of. You just... everybody just runs around calling you Sir now.
Yeah, how dreadful being respected by any person you walk into. That's not a perk at all.
That would be the only way that anyone would ever call Von Helton Sir in his life.
It has plenty of prestige. Well, yes, I guess maybe in Europe it might, but here in the States...
What are you talking about?
Jack, man. It doesn't mean jack shit. It really don't.
It probably means about the same.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, like, obviously in England it's gonna be, a bigger deal.
Yeah, a little bit bigger.
If you're like a US citizen and you got knighted, I mean, like, that's kind of fucking cool, honestly.
Yeah, it's... Whatever. Von Helton has this twisted sense of... He thinks that, putting on a fucking cape can make him, like, the Sorcerer Supreme, but he doesn't think that being knighted means anything.
We don't use titles of nobility here.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, here in America. We consider everybody equal here in America.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't look at titles
But
of
pagans
nobility.
are persecuted, right?
Yeah,
Right?
Is he just gonna make a new video every week? Oh, I was invited to be knighted, but that's not shit. That's I don't really care.
You know what?
I
was invited to fuck the president's wife, but I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah. I was offered a spot in Grandpa Bangsteen's 9, but I fuck better shit than that every day.
Did you know that Donald Trump actually offered me to become his vice president, but I just turned it down because I was like,
I'm waiting for a better
a
offer.
mistake. Yeah, I'm waiting for a better offer. I want to be God Emperor of the world someday, so I'm not gonna hold. No! Oh God! No!
I accidentally clicked on it, but I guess we'll play it now.
Yeah, whatever.
God fucking damn it! You know what? No. Okay, no. I'm not doing this today. No.
Yeah.
I got someone else who will fucking take over for this bullshit. I'm not doing it.
Are you ready for the twist?
Is this child abusing significant other gonna take over, or what?
What is
No,
it?
watch
In the
this.
bathtub?
It's worse.
We need you to
Somehow.
fucking take over the damn role for me. Oh, God damn it! Why? Because
Sounds
God
like Peter Griffin. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's Peter Griffin.
God damn it, Lewis.
Go
Oh,
back
Peter.
to the fucking home where you belong.
Peter.
Son of a bitch. Fine.
Oh my God, Egghead, no.
Yeah.
No.
It's. Oh my God. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys honestly think of this?
Eggstein.
What do I think about this? There you
Oh
go.
my God. But we have many Egghead sound effects, but that's the truest Egghead sound effect there is.
Yeah, that's the sound his mom made when he when he got birthed.
That should play before every video that he has is like his theme, his trademark,
Yeah, we'll do that.
Damn, awesome.
Tell me what to fucking do.
Just so I can brace my
Alright.
asshole for an Egghead video, yeah.
Hey, let's get this fucking bullshit over with. What's up,
Shut
bitch?
bitches!
So he's like, I'm just gonna be myself, but if I had a stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was Peter Griffin having a stroke.
Yeah.
Man, this is... You know what? Man, no. Our intro isn't as good as this. Our intro isn't as good as this. Clearly. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Man, this is a terrible
Welcome to the
intro.
cringe planet.
Yeah, the planet
Enjoy
of
your
the
stay.
cringe.
If you can.
Someone should throw Egghead into that sun.
Yeah.
Apparently, Egghead wants me to respond to this Canadian, and apparently his
We aren't
name is
watching this whole thing.
called
by the way.
Mario. And he goes by the name of the bitch.
Does he do this throughout the entire video? Is this just like the whole thing?
Let's see. I haven't.
And
I never thought I'd get that far. I mean, it's long, so we'll watch a little bit and then skip ahead to it.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Apparently
play
he
the whole
hates
thing.
Halloween, just like me. You know, this sounds like my type of guy. But
He
you
keeps
know,
changing the type of voice he's trying to
Egghead,
do.
Yeah. Now he's like a southerner.
cringeworthy motherfucker wants me to respond to him. So let's see what we had to deal with.
Hey,
Why?
Pete,
How
it's
did
Brother
you hear
Mario.
that?
I pray you're having a great day.
Well,
He left
Uh,
that taken. Oh my
Did he?
god.
just like me. You know, this sounds like to him. So let's see what we had to deal with.
Hey, Faith
Okay.
family, it's Brother Mario. I pray you're having a great day.
Well, I was
that
until I
edited?
was forced
That's
into
it,
this
yeah.
bullshit.
I wanted to go ahead and record this video to answer the most popular question this month, and that is, should a Christian celebrate Halloween?
Well, normally as a Christian, I don't celebrate Halloween, mainly because I hate it when those little no-good snot-nosed brats
God, just drop the voice. Come on.
Yeah, come on. This
my
doesn't make your
fucking
usual
candy
shtick
away.
any more entertaining
But-
just because you're doing a character. If you're gonna have like an ongoing joke that takes up your entire video, have it be funny. Like, I already know that this is the whole video. Like, I know I haven't seen the entire video, but I know that it's the whole video because I know that I just know. I know. I can tell. So
What is he and why?
well, okay, so he's an old man, right? But why is he wearing
But
Christmas
why?
lights around his?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why respond to Mario in this character? Like,
I
what?
hope one of them explodes and sets him on fire. But sorry,
Next
go
time we
ahead.
do a show, I'm gonna bring in Egghead for a little bit, and I'm gonna ask him what the fuck this video was and why he did all this weird, obscure fucking shit. Because
Like, if you were
it's
going to do a character,
a
to
shameful
respond
display.
if you're going to do a character to respond to Vigilant Christian Mario, like, couldn't you pick something more pertinent, like maybe a flaming homosexual character or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Maybe.
I agree.
I don't mind if other people celebrate the holiday.
This question video, I've actually made every single year now for, I think, 4
You know,
years. But
Egghead Egghead gave me like updates on how the progress of this video was like, and I was just like, oh, wow, this better be something epic if you're telling me about it this much. And then he finally sent me the link recently, and I was like, okay, I'm better be prepared to be blown away. And then I heard like the character's voice, and then I realized that this was going to be what the entire video was, plus a little bit of Mario, which is bad enough as it is. And I was like, damn.
It really makes you look forward to the Mario bits, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You're like,
Isn't that
it's a
sad?
it's a sweet relief.
Yeah, when I see Mario, I'm like, oh, bullshit, nice.
Yeah, the average bullshit, not, someone...
Oh, somebody being completely full of shit and lying to me and fucking, influencing people in a bad way. Oh, that's such a relief.
What a
Thank you.
relief, yeah.
this year,
How
I want to
we're
approach
done.
it from a completely different way.
4 years? Damn, dude. That's some consistency if I've ever seen one.
Normally, I would ask,
I feel like
should
he's-
a Christian
I
celebrate
feel like he's trying to do
Halloween?
Peter Griffin and Creationist Cat while having a stroke at the same time. I think that's an apt comparison.
But this year, I'm asking you, would Jesus and the disciples themselves celebrate Halloween?
Obviously, the answer is no, because Halloween didn't exist back then.
Could you imagine?
Oh,
back
it didn't
in the day,
exist.
Jesus and
No, it did not.
No, it didn't.
No,
I don't know
the
jack
mid-
shit about
the-
Halloween, so I'm not gonna speak on this. But if you have something to say, go ahead.
Like, what is the midpoint between the solstices?
There's
Didn't
always
exist.
been traditions like that.
There was no changing of the season. There was no fall. Didn't turn to winter.
Nah.
People didn't have seasonal celebrations.
That's a bunch of shit.
Didn't exist.
That's bullshit.
is
The,
You
the
know it.
disciples of Christ would be way more pagan than fucking square little bitch.
Swear.
the Roman pagan
Like, come on, they were out
holiday that
sacrificing
celebrates
goats and shit.
glorifies
Yeah.
Glorifying death? If by glorifying death you mean remembering the saint,
Egghead, just like
The
your fucking
shame,
dad just
Shaggy
came
Man.
back and stop making this cringe shit. Honestly.
You're all just being a bunch of jerks. Hey, don't make fun of this character. It's a funny voice, right?
No.
It's a funny voice. I'm just gonna do this for the
I'm
entire
not watching
video.
this. Fuck this. It's too fucking bad. Even for Egghead, I can't stand it. I'm
Yeah, this is the
sorry.
worst thing I've ever seen, like, since the last Underhaven when we watched an Egghead video.
Yeah, we'll
Anyway.
move on.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Oh hey,
Oh shit! He's disgracing here. He's
This is
just
like the pagan episode. Oh, okay. I didn't know this was a Vaughn video.
shit.
Holy shit. I
Hold
mean,
on, I gotta turn it full screen. Okay.
I didn't know this. I wasn't prepared for this.
Hold
either.
on. Is that a dick? Hold on. Was that a dick in the
Go back
pentagram?
for a second. Now let's see.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh my god! It
on.
does look like one.
There's two balls right there.
Yeah. I see
What's
that.
coming out the side of it though?
I think it's like a hand or something. Kind of
It's
looks
got
like
some-
something jerking off.
It's got like a spider's like crawling up the shaft.
Yeah.
Towards
Yeah.
the head.
Spider hand job. Warning. Oh shit! I can't believe we didn't even realize that was there until we watched a few Von Helton
guys.
videos.
Yeah.
PayPal
And-
support
Oh
us on
wow. Is he
Patreon.
What can
putting on the
only be
pounds? Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Is this a more recent video? Like
I don't know. I think this is a bit older. I'd have to check
He
the
looks like
exact
he's-
thing.
Oh
This-
shit.
yeah, he's
He looks about
definitely-
30 pounds heavier than the last video.
Yeah, he's definitely pretty portly in this one. This one seems older.
If you have a look at his older videos on YouTube from like 2008 or so, you'll see that gradually he gets way fatter. So
Oh, okay.
he's
This might be
getting
new.
there. He's getting there. So I don't know.
Described as bizarre.
I bet he puts this. If this is a newer one, I bet he puts the shit like PayPal and Patreon in there, so that when people talk about his videos, that they'll be like, "Hey, support me on Patreon."
Yeah.
It's like no one's gonna fucking do that. Like no one who watches Underhaven or Drunken Peasants is going to do that.
It turns out that the president of Facebook may not be what he appears to be.
He's a reptilian.
I can hear some people now already. Uh-oh, here goes Von Helton. He's going way
Yeah,
out
that is
there
what I'm thinking. But you're
Yeah,
gonna
but-
surprise me, right? It's not gonna be a crazy
into the
theory.
outer
No.
limits. Well, yeah, I am.
He just-
So,
Yep.
you
This
probably
is just,
would.
yep.
Go
I'm
ahead.
insane and full of shit. Yep.
Yeah, you
got
probably
me.
think I'm gonna say a bunch of bullshit right now. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
So let's begin.
without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh, epic! Oh no, you're not worthy to use this.
Yeah.
Mute it. You're not
I'm gonna play
worthy.
something else instead.
Give your meat a good old rub.
Play the Steve Shives theme song.
Nice and
No,
hot. Hot and spicy meat.
Wait.
Yeah, boy.
It really looks like he's got a thick layer of fucking grime around that bathtub
Oh,
back
yeah.
there.
yeah, he needs to clean his tub.
You see that? Like, what's that crumpled up on the floor down at the base
I
of
don't
the
know. I
bathtub?
think it might be like in a bacterial ecosystem or
Yeah.
something at this point.
Is that all dirty toilet paper?
It's fungus.
It's
all
kind of like
fungus.
that episode from The Simpsons where like Lisa invents a new society on like a microscopic
Yeah.
level, but instead it's like it's in Von Helton's fucking bathroom on the floor.
Holy shit, man! Maybe this guy and Egghead do need to actually have a crossover. They need to compare bathtubs. You know, let's see
Have a
whose
tub-
bathtub is filthier.
Yeah, see who's the better tub thumper.
Battle
Like
of
have
the
a tub
tubs.
cleaning
I
contest.
thought you were gonna say like they need to have sex. I'm like, wait, what? Uh,
I like how SWEGTA's just like,
This is new information that you may not be privy to in regards to Mr.
Spicy.
Mark Zuckerberg, the founder
I'm
and
gonna scratch some lice out of my hair.
CEO
Look at scratching the lice out of his head.
of Facebook.
He's not kidding.
But
We're not
instead of
kidding,
me
by
tell-
the way. Von Helton always scratches his head. If you've noticed, people have pointed it out. It's very likely that he always has lice. So
I feel like this frame, it's like my milkshakes, you know?
Telling you,
yeah, my milkshake.
I'm going to let the person who actually did research on this tell you herself.
Oh, you mean the
Oh,
person who
shit.
made the meme, the well-known meme? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will comment afterwards. So let me mute myself here, and we'll give a listen to what she has to say, shall we?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is
Okay,
Zuckerberg
well-
a human? He is so social awkward that he literally hires
He's just
a
gonna
team
pump
of
his
professional
gums
people
while we listen to
to
this.
teach him how to walk, how to dress, and how to act.
Yeah. He's like, dude, you believe this shit yet? You better.
You better, yeah. Jeez.
Did you all hear that?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Zuckerberg
He's socially awkward. It's like, okay, well, a lot of people
So are you, Vaughn.
Yeah.
So are a lot of people, yeah.
No, you know, like the social butterfly Vaughn. The most...
Oh, yeah. That's why everyone likes him, right?
Yeah, you know, because if there's one thing that comes to mind when I think Vaughn, I'm like, oh yeah, friendly, you know, social, gregarious, all that stuff.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm always afraid to make fun of Von Helton on our show because he has so many friends that like him. So, you know, like they're going to come for us one day.
Yes, on his show, right?
One day, Von Helton's millions of fans are just going to come after us, man.
Does anyone live with them in his trailer? Does he live alone?
Yeah, okay, so he has a single wide yeah, I'm pretty sure he has kids, like 2 kids.
They don't live with him though.
But I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has
somebody called Child Protective Services on him, and actually after we made our response video, he took his video down. So I don't know.
Oh really? That's interesting.
Dude, CPS could fucking look at this video. Just take one look at his fucking bathtub and take those kids away.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he's got fucking lice. Come on.
Hires people to teach him how to act human.
Oh
Not
yeah,
teach him how.
One thing. I just remembered what I was going to say. So yeah, he lives in a single wide trailer in the back of his in the backyard of his mother's double wide. That's the most hick thing you can think of, right?
Keep his fork on the left hand side and his spoon on the right hand side. No. Teaching him how to act human. That was her exact words. She did the research.
So
because
Zuckerberg is too incompetent socially to like just I don't know, be around people, but when it comes to convincing people at his company to teach him how to act socially, that's fine.
Yeah, that part's easy. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because if there's one thing that's easy, it's like convincing someone who has no interest in teaching you that to teach you that.
I'm sure Mark Zuckerberg rose up to prowess by no means of any good business investments at all. Like Facebook just blew up because it just blew up. Like he's not capable of making any type of good social interactions at all. Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
The guy who was like a preppy at Harvard and shit, like he founded a social network that originally was
you gotta suck dick to get to Harvard.
Yeah, exclusively for his high society friends, people, well-connected people like himself. This fucking guy is antisocial compared to what? Von Helton?
Or the average person, even?
Like, I mean, you could tell that something else was going to come along and take up the, social media craze from the 2000s. I mean, like, MySpace, that was kind of like dwindling down, but people wanted something else. Something, a bit more stable and slick looking. So of course, when Facebook comes along, people just jump on that. But no, it's a conspiracy.
I bet Justin Timberlake feels real bad now.
So it makes you wonder.
God, he's like a fat dog. Holy shit.
We hear the story. The Queen of England is down in her basement turning into a reptile. And people laugh at that. You laugh at that. Because.
Right. You're gonna say.
But when you say it, it's legitimate. That's when it's real.
That's not what it really means. But then again, then you get information like this, which was thoroughly researched by somebody.
Who
found out from direct people that she talked to.
Which people?
Hey,
Zuckerberg he didn't source his evidence in the description or anything. He just
somebody said some crazy shit, and they talked to people who work at Facebook, and they know that this is real.
So it must be.
Yeah.
Hiring people, paying people billions of dollars to teach him how to act like a human, not how to act like etiquette and protocol. Because everybody needs to learn that. No.
You know what this really
is?
It's
not like it's just like a figure of speech, right?
Some rich fucking, prep kid with a touch of the tism, had huge success in business. And of course, he's going to be in the spotlight. And when people look at him and he, kind of acts nervous, because that's not really something that, he's really accustomed to yet, if ever. Of course, you're going to have people like Vaughn looking at that and go like, he's not even human.
That's a lifestyle that the majority of people have know what it's like. So who's Vaughn, who's poor as fucking dirt, to say?
Okay, for me, it's like I relish in attention a lot of the time. So like, if I do a video and it gets a lot of attention, I feel good about that.
Sure.
But
same.
even like when it comes to like being on DP, with like, I don't know, a few hundred people watching, I got fucking nervous. I felt fucking tense about that. So imagine like being put in a position like that, but it's like 10,000 times bigger. You're like the CEO of one of the biggest companies on the planet.
Under constant scrutiny, like every single minute of every day. Literally.
Yeah.
By someone. Yep. Crazy. I mean, I'm sure all the money helps, but, still.
It does.
Understanding Zuckerberg isn't from some slum somewhere anyway.
I don't even like Zuckerberg, so I'm not here to defend him, but I don't think he's a reptile.
I just want to put it out there. I don't like Zuckerberg. I think that he's a fucking sellout shill, but...
Same.
But it's fucking silly to be caught in between two sides like this. Like, you either defend Zuckerberg or, you think he's a reptile. No. Both sides are fucking idiotic on this.
And it's a funny meme, like all the pictures of him, like, oh, humans like water, and he's taking a drink or something. He looks all fucking robotic and shit. It's a funny meme, and then his Von Helton, like, you know what? He's really a reptile.
Yeah, he's really a reptile, bro.
That's the takeaway there.
Yeah, context be damned. It's not like, when that happened, thousands upon thousands of people were watching his every fucking move. I mean, like, the guy gets fucking nervous. He's a huge name. He's a big fucking deal. So of course, when he's, being live streamed on so many places, people are gonna, they're gonna like hyper focus on his every move and thing he says. Who the fuck would not be nervous in a situation like that?
I wouldn't be surprised if Vaughn thought, people who talk about him like us and the drunken peasants and shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he thought that we were all like demons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we are. We're demons from hell.
Maybe.
To affluent family, wasn't he?
This is Underhaven.
So
it is.
What is somebody who's already affluent?
Satanic imagery. Satanic imagery.
From a good family with money and decent background, etc., etc., needs to hire people to teach him how to act human. Well, now that's a damn good question, isn't it?
Yeah, how about evidence? The thing you have
How about
to
fuck
provide.
off, Vaughn?
Yeah,
how about
that's a good point too. I'm with that actually. I think we'll move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Moving on up.
Hell yeah.
How about this?
We got an election coming up in a few days, and if you all don't get out and vote, you're gonna feel so bad. Everybody needs to vote. I don't care who you vote for. I mean, I care, but you got to vote.
I don't care, but I do. But,
yeah. That's your business, but you better fucking do it.
Don't go around.
Yeah, who you vote for is your business, but fuck you if you don't vote for Trump, basically.
So your candidates don't win if you didn't vote. All right. So it is so important that we begin to do these things because greater is he that's in us than he that's in the world.
Amen.
Do you think God is using President Trump? Some people think he's not. Do you feel like God is using Trump?
Well,
Everyone's
sure.
gonna think that.
And I think
Yeah.
What a fucking echo chamber this is, Like,
what do you think, coattail riders? It's like, yes, what he said.
Yeah, just nod.
Yeah.
Height of Donald Trump's inability to articulate as well as we would like him to, right?
Yes.
Oh shit. Shit. Some actual not 100% in agreement with the Trumpster.
Dude, you can see the soy dripping from his fucking chin. What a beta.
This needs to be in the thumbnail. You know what I wish would happen next? I wish that
I wish the room fucking exploded, but sorry, go ahead.
I wish that Jim Baker would just press a button and he'd be like ejected from his seat, like into the sky,
Like Austin Powers.
Yeah, just like that.
I don't know. I have a slightly dissenting opinion on this matter.
Yeah, boom. This has to be.
Times I have to admit I cringe. I'm like, please stop tweeting.
Really, because what
on
you
the
just
other
said
hand-
there makes me cringe. Because when I see a guy this old saying something like that, it really gets.
It was an epic fail.
Yeah, I had an epic fail there.
I was lolling my way on the floor.
And he is an outsider.
Yeah, I was looking at some
not-
cat pictures earlier today, guys.
By the way, first,
in the political
yeah.
deep state. He's really not, what do they call them? The people that have been in this business for a long, long time. And so because
a politician, I don't know, what are you looking for?
Yeah, what the fuck?
of that, God is using him. He really is like a Cyrus. Like,
by the way, if you're the fucking president, you are a politician. I'm sick of seeing people saying that like he's outside the system. No, he's on top of the fucking pile.
Yeah, he's deep in the swamp, as deep as you can get. This is basically them saying, "Hey, is Trump the next Messiah? Maybe."
Maybe.
Nebuchadnezzar-like figure, but the whole point is God's kind of using him in spite of himself. What I really like about Donald Trump, he reminds me of a
He
baby
thou said,
Christian.
grab her by the pussy, right? That's going to be in the next holy book.
He reminds him of what?
He reminds me of a baby Christian.
Oh.
So
when you look at... Okay. What am I to make of that?
Babies can't even... babies can't be Christians. Babies can't be Christians.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, okay, if I look at a baby that's been baptized, like, there's nothing in that invokes Trump in my mind. At all, so,
I mean, I can find some similarities between Trump and a baby, but it doesn't have anything to do with them being Christian.
Oh, like, intelligence and you know...
yeah, and mannerisms when it comes to, like, speech. They have about the same vocabulary.
Yeah.
He reminds me of somebody that just comes out of a really rough life where they just did anything they wanted to do, whether it was drunkenness or whatever, right?
Yes.
And I would see that in our church. And I always said, I want my church full of drunks and prostitutes and all that. I do.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
Yeah. God, I
shit.
can't make up my mind on this fucking guy. One second he says something stupid, the other it's like, yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's do that.
No, he's gonna be like, then.
Oh, but then, you know.
Because I knew this is the hospital they need to be in. And Trump kind of reminds me of that. And if you watch him day by day, his language, everything else is becoming more...
He's not gonna say anything else?
No, I like hookers and alcohol. That's it.
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, I like because of this.
They need God's message the most, all right?
I like this guy.
When this guy drinks a fifth and goes down below the overpass on the highway to pick up some fucking street meat, it's to spread God's word all over that.
I've seen videos of people like that before. For
sure.
Refined, right?
God has really dealt with me that if our president is assassinated...
What the fuck? You can't just move on from, like, hookers and alcohol to this.
So, wait, what? Yeah. Isn't this supposed to be this is a right-wing watch clip, right? Yeah, it says it in the corner. So, whatever, let's go. Let's see more.
It will be judgment on America. God's going to protect him as long as
I always
we
try
pray
to
over him.
guess when it
And we
ends with
keep
the blonde,
praying. I mean, it's a miracle he's surviving. Miracle he's doing what he's doing. And
I wouldn't say it's a miracle. He has the best security of anyone in the entire world.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that clip on Facebook of that guy attempting to like rush the stage, but yeah, he fucking went down in seconds. Like this is not. You gotta love that shit too. It's like they say the same shit about the Pope. Motherfucker drives around in like a bulletproof fucking car, you know, and they're like,
a lot of Christians don't like the Pope. No,
it's a miracle he's still alive. Oh yeah, because he doesn't have a problem with gay people, and that's
mostly people who aren't Catholic, but
and also because like he told a crying kid like, no, your dead atheist dad is gonna go to heaven, son. It's fine.
Oh yeah, Why comfort a crying child, right?
Yeah, it's like he's a decent fucking guy. What the hell?
Fuck that. Yeah, he's supposed to be a douchebag. That's how it's been for...
the people of God to know that
Who would you rather have, as the front of your religion? Someone who actually like puts forward a good name for once for your religion, or someone who's like an old Emperor Palpatine looking mother?
Yeah, it's like, would you like Palpatine or a decent human being? Which one?
Yeah. I want
to move, and we have to pray.
Yeah.
We have to vote.
Yeah.
We have to cover with the blood of Jesus.
You have to buy my stupid bullshit.
Buy my
bonus.
Yes.
This is the new age, and it is not the new age of Jesus Christ. This is a new age of demon power in this country.
Sweet.
Oh
man.
If you can't beat him, join him. Join him is what I say. I mean, like, if I could go with like Jesus or Satan, I would just go with Satan because it seems like he keeps winning.
Yeah, I love debauchery, so I'd be all about that. So, come on, Satan. If you want to sponsor our show, by the way, feel free.
Coincidentally, we do have a compilation of drunk people, so we'll play that.
We'll put a bug in your ass.
What the fuck is this? This is the worst thing ever.
A little bit gay.
Totally not gay, bro. It's
yeah. What a bunch of communists. It's all American. It's all American.
Let me skip this bullshit.
Yeah. What the? Dude, this guy looks so cool, right? That's it?
I guess.
What's this guy gonna do?
I think it's hot sauce.
What the fuck? I'm a dumbass. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You're so cool, dude. You're so... Yeah, this is a dude, bro. What's this?
Oh, shit, dude. Wow.
What the fuck? Okay, that's how it is. Yeah, so... What the hell?
Oh, shit.
Alright, pause this. Pause this. I don't know if we should show people getting hit on the face on Twitch like this, but...
I mean, we got away with somebody getting hit in the head with a bowling ball, so maybe we're
that's
fine.
true, that's true. Yeah, I think we're okay with this. Go ahead. He's just chilling out.
God, leave him alone, holy shit.
Yeah, leave this guy alone. He's like the chillest guy ever right now, and you're ruining his high. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Oh, no!
Oh, you made him cry. What
yeah, you made him cry! You made shirt guy cry.
Well, that's what I mean.
Oh no.
Oh shit, yeah.
Don't do that.
What the fuck is this?
Actually, you know what? Do it. There you go.
Oh.
Oh my god. This sucks. I mean, no, I love it, but it
Oh, you just lost
Travis recording.
What? Oh, that's kind of anticlimactic. Yeah.
Meanwhile, in
Is
Family
this
Guy-
Peter Griffin? Yeah. Peter. Look at the shrimps. Oh, wow. That's when you know how to go on a diet. When that happens to you.
That has to be like the most embarrassing thing that can happen to a fat person. It's like
Yeah,
you're just eating,
other than shitting yourself or something, right?
fucking chair gives in. Just...
I don't know, that's probably the best motivation to lose it right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, or eat more food to like cope with the embarrassing moment.
I mean, that guy ate shit. Like,
What the fuck? Yes, Danny. Punch him in the face.
Oh,
wow, that looks like someone
shit,
I
he got
know.
punched in the
Maybe it
face.
is the same dumbass.
You actually punched him
Oh, I said to punch him in the face, and he punched him
Wow,
in the
yeah, he
face.
punched him.
Wow.
Wow. Wait, what? That's gay.
He
Why
didn't think he
did
was
he
gonna
zoom in
punch
on
you,
the
but he
ass?
did.
Dude, he zoomed in on that guy's ass. What the fuck? He's like, yeah.
What just happened?
Alright. I've had enough of this
Let him get
nonsense.
up, jeez.
Yeah, I think we'll move on.
Probably one or two more things.
I was gonna say this is lowbrow, but we just played Jim Baker, so I don't know.
Yeah. You don't get much lowbrow than that.
So what about this?
This Marxist communist.
I think we played this actually.
Did we?
Maybe.
Antichrist revolution that is
someone in the
full
chat
bloom
recognized
in the United States of America. Folks make
playing this.
It's hard to say. I don't know.
Yeah, this guy makes a lot of videos. I mean, there's a lot of segments of this guy like cut up in the same.
Marxist, leftist, communist, Satanist. It's like okay, nothing. There's
Same
nothing
old...
unique about this video so far. So I don't know.
Yeah. He looks like he just jizzed in his pants.
Jizz in my pants.
When you nut, you know.
Oh. All right, let's see.
Give your meat a good old rub.
All right, let's play this.
What? Oh my God.
Okay, before I get started, everybody vote straight Republican. The Democratic Party is run by Lori McBride and
man, everything's fucked. Lori, she keeps getting stronger.
Yeah, you gotta back Trump because Lori McBride. Oh my God, she's gonna run for president, isn't she?
You gotta love it. Like, she cucks Gail, you know, and then she's in league with some deep state shit, and now she's
buddies with George Soros and shit. Yeah.
She just keeps moving on up.
evil and proud, and she's turned the Democratic Party literally into a terrorist organization with Antifa.
What? Terrorist?
Soros, so vote straight
Republican.
Republican.
George Soros. I knew it. I told you.
Yeah, but behind George Soros though is Lori.
Yeah. The real puppet master is Lori.
I love how she's got her monitor and DVD player, whatever the fuck that is, on the bottom shelf.
What is that framed thing
up
behind her that says "Welcome, President Trump"?
Yeah, I think that's what she put up when Trump came over. But like, what is this fucking shelving unit? It's like some kind of like garage or storage shelving unit that she has set up
with a microwave and
with her entertainment shit. Yeah, and then her microwave is on top. Her alarm clock is like on the side.
And you know what? It looks like up there she's got like some pans.
And it's in front of her bookshelf with all her shit on it.
Yeah.
This is the most inconvenient way of storing anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Man, I wonder if she's a hoarder like, Chris Chan was. Probably.
Goal is to impeach Donald Trump.
It seems more organized than Chris Chan. It just has no rhyme or reason
And
to
now I
it.
just wanted to say, if you notice, I haven't been making a lot of videos.
In the background? Looks like it.
So, actually, yeah, it is.
Videos.
I can see his face of indignation. From
Yeah.
So that's because the Lord
He's got a
showed
good
me
silhouette.
how to end Silver Skies. You know,
What?
when I worked on Silver
I don't
Skies, I got writer's block.
Oh, one of her books.
Oh,
She's talking about one of her
1996 when I found out about Lori McBride. From 1994
Holy
to
shit.
1996, I worked just about every day on Silver Skies. And I drove out to synagogues to research for the rabbi part because I wasn't
Holy
raised
shit.
Jewish.
Wow,
And I would-
say what you want about Gail, but she did her homework when it came
Yeah.
to the books that she wrote.
That's
you know?
actually, kudos. I mean, I don't know how well of a job she did.
Yeah.
I can't speak for that, but if she actually did do a good job at it, I mean, right on, cool.
Yeah,
And she's had a 22-year writer's block. I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, Gail's old, man. She's
books on Judaism. And at that time, I didn't have the internet, so I was relying on more conventional research methods. And
Whoa.
I would buy books on the New Age movement.
That's
I had
old
another
shit,
character
then.
who was
Jesus.
a New Ager, and I read.
I wonder what Gail was
about-
like back then.
I think about the same, honestly.
Really? You think so? You think she's always been like this? Or almost
Well, I mean,
always?
Look at the past 5 years. Like she's been played on DP. It's the same thing. Nothing has changed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. She doesn't seem to be any worse than she was back then, so.
Yeah, I'll give her
She's
this.
got more
like, you know-
political. I think she really
Yeah, of
likes
course.
Trump.
She
Yeah.
does.
She really wants to bone Trump.
She does, yeah.
I love your book.
I got the
She
book.
she wants to
I
make
got
him one of her men.
Yeah.
book on private detectives and read up on that.
I bet she'll, I bet after when he's no longer president anymore, whenever that happens, she's gonna be like, "Yep, now he's up at in the Church of Gale with all the rest of her." I'm calling it here first.
Imagine just thinking that a sentient giant taco
burrito,
attempted to invade space, attempted to invade Earth, like that just happened a few years ago. Yeah.
One of my favorite, classic photoshops in DP history was. Have you ever seen it where it's like Gale in front of the galaxy and the taco and burrito are coming out of her head?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic. I might remake that, for the modern day.
It has kind of like a Monty Python feel to it. I like it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Specifically for writers who have a private detective character, mainly for mystery writers, but.
They don't really talk about Gale that much on DP anymore, so I don't know. We might talk about her on occasion on here because it's interesting. We'll probably mostly bring her up when we have a guest who hasn't ever heard of her before or seen what she's done, or she talks about, I should say, because it's the most interesting when you show someone who's never seen Gale,
Yeah.
One of her clips.
The thing is, I worked very, very hard on this book. I knew it was my first novel.
Tell.
It wasn't exactly my first major fiction piece. My first major fiction piece was a screenplay or teleplay.
As opposed to everything else I talk about, this is a work of fiction.
All the time too. She's tweeting every fucking day and making these Facebook posts with very detailed descriptions. She'll introduce whatever topic she's talking about and then link to her video, and it's she puts so much work into this shit. That's the thing, is that her fucking theories are so elaborate. There's so much backstory and characters and different fucking plot lines. And yeah, just look at the barrage of shit. And a lot of it is you could tell a decent amount of effort went in to put it together. She's put more work into this shit than I've ever done to anything in my
life. Yeah.
And it's for this just nonsensical.
It's better written and more consistent than the Quickville universe. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, well, she retweets a lot of shit. Yeah,
the Quickville universe.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, if she put that much effort into anything else, man, I don't know.
By the way, I might as well just mention this real quick since we're just chatting right now. But I've started to put up clips on my channel, Animancer, which is linked in the description on YouTube and on Twitch as well. You can find a link to it. Clips are going to go there. Eventually, in 2019 or so, I'd like to do just gameplay streams, just chilling out and talking to people. It's not going to be nearly as much production as we put into Underhaven shit, but it's just going to be chill little streams here and there. So yeah, if you want to look forward to that shit, then go subscribe there.
Right on. So I think we'll play one last video before we
wrap it up. Yeah.
So since we saw Tucker, I guess we'll play a Tucker video.
Well, members of the Migrant Caravan are not American. They're not even in the United States yet. According to Left, that makes.
Have you heard about this, SWEGTA, that the people on the caravans want to sue the Trumpster?
I have not. But I think it's kind of interesting how he's they're not even American. It's well, yeah, no shit, they're coming to America to, situate themselves. Sure. So, I mean, no shit,
it's a migrant caravan, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is too, usually you're supposed to make, one of your best arguments right off the bat, as soon as you begin speaking.
Yeah.
But it's
what would Tucker respect them if they were an American caravan migrant?
He respects the people from the left he has on his show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Treats them like little bitches and strips them down. Yeah, on live television.
I don't blame him though. I would do the same thing.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. Groups of people in the world.
They give him good bait that someone that people that even Tucker can take care of. Yeah, that's the type.
American citizens who simply haven't shown up yet. If you don't want them here immediately, then you are a monster. Watch.
The President of the United States has decided that a couple of thousand scared, sick, people fleeing violence are a bigger threat to the United States than ISIS.
I spent 2 days with a caravan, and I didn't see criminals or rapists or terrorists.
Donald Trump feeds off of this kind of ugliness and cruelty in his supporters.
What is he?
Back him on
What is he? A fucking Norse god or something? Is he literally feeding off? Is he Ares? Is he the god of war, feeding off like the hatred and violence?
He's a fucking vampire. He just sucks your blood.
Some power.
But now they might
He
be
eats
able to
babies,
stop an
for fuck's
imaginary
sake.
caravan.
Yes, let the racism flow through you.
Yeah.
We've gotten so much dumber in the last 2 years. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, a bunch of
You
dumbasses.
have not profited from that at all. You're not.
I don't even have to
basking in
refute
the
this. They're
idiocy.
just dumb, right, guys? Right, guys? Right? Come on.
Stupid. It's like.
Yeah, Tucker, you're right. You're right.
I mean, all of the points they made, not even points, but like the comments they made. It's like, what a bunch of stupid bullshit. Okay, what else, Tucker? Like any
come
points
on.
you want to make?
Moving on. Yeah, like, come on.
And it shouldn't surprise us that in the face of programming like that, a dozen Honduran migrants have sued the administration for supposedly violating their constitutional rights, even though, once again, they have not yet reached the border yet, and they are, of course, not American citizens. Mike Donovan is CEO of Nexus Services, which is financing that.
I mean, it is pretty stupid that they would try and sue Trump, like, honestly, but it's just, man, when I see it like put out there by someone like Tucker, I can't. Yeah. I hate his fucking snide attitude. Like he could say anything and like make me feel disgusted about it. You know what I mean?
And the thing is too, like I said, this is the first time I'm hearing of this. Well, at least like paying attention to it.
Sure.
So it annoys me when I see somebody immediately try to like spin a narrative on it and be like, "Here's how you should feel about it." It's like,
that's all what access cable news is all about.
It is, but it's such a fucking shame. It's like this is a huge story. You could just like tell me about it and I could make up my own mind. I don't need to be on your fucking side. I don't need to be like on, the fucking blue or red team. I can just make up my own mind on any given issue based on the information I have access to. You don't need to fucking tell me how to feel.
No, let Tucker think for you. Thinking is hard. Thinking is hard, SWEGTA, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be a lot easier if we just didn't have
liberal cucks? That's why, because he pwns them leftists.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with his haircut?
Because he pwned some, SJW with blue and purple like pigtails. That means that all leftists are like a bunch of fucking idiots, and none of them can have good points or make interesting debate. No.
And if you disagree with both sides of the issue, you're just like a centrist. You don't stand for anything. You just fall in the middle because you're a cuck.
All that's left is an SJW, right?
Which haircut were you wondering about? Like Tucker Carlson looks like it doesn't know which fucking direction it's going, or the like woolly backed
mammoth. That looks like a dying animal from Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I've seen his hair make a cameo in the game. Yeah.
For coming on. And for explaining to me, well, of course, a sincere question. I really am glad.
Yeah, that reference that you thought was in Bully in Red Dead 2, that's actually a reference to this guy's hair,
Yeah.
Because the standing is here. These are people who are not American citizens, or not on American soil, and some of them have declared...
fucking what? Like, what is that? Yeah, they're from elsewhere, therefore you should feel this way. It's like, well, what the fuck's the point?
It's a stupid lawsuit, but where they're from shouldn't necessarily matter if it's stupid or not. Like, if they have a legal case, they have a legal case. If they don't, they don't. Isn't this entire news story, couldn't it be that simple? But no.
No, they attacked my dad. They attacked Trump.
They attacked
my family.
He's got to like inject as many like assumptions into this as possible.
And Keenism.
Well, that too, but it's like, look at how people on the left feel about this. They're so stupid. These people are not even American. And look at all these leftists. It's like, God, you're so fucking full of shit.
Get wrecked, libtards.
Like, when you take a dump, do you just like empty all your organs as well? Like, what the fuck?
I like that the news is like playing clips of each other and fucking responding to it though. Like that's a cool new development. Like Fox News plays a clip of CNN and then pwns them like it's fucking YouTube or something.
The problem with Tucker is when he empties his bowels, he stuffs it all in the other end and then he spews it out on his show.
Yeah.
Tucker Carlson tonight.
You know the like snake eating its tail? It's kind of like that, but instead it's like eating shit.
Yeah, the Ouroboros. Yeah, Tucker Carlson is like the Ourosoros.
That was so fucking lame. Holy shit. I don't know. That was not. Wasn't bad, but yeah.
The intent.
I'm all about cringe humor. So,
dude, I'm a centrist. I'm on the fence about this one.
American law. How are their constitutional rights?
Centrist
Constitution
on my
of the country
jokes.
they're not part of. How are those rights being violated exactly?
Well, so of the named plaintiffs in this lawsuit,
The
each
name.
of them and each of the individuals in the purported class are individuals who want to seek asylum and do so legally. So I think that's an important.
I'm not going to
part,
say it.
of
I'm not
this
going to say it.
conversation.
I'm going to be the bigger man.
It's a good question. The asylum. So we have an immigration law. It's a series of immigration laws, and one of those elements is asylum. And those laws are specific to the individuals in this caravan who are coming to claim asylum. That in alone it may not be enough, but the President of the United States has taken...
God.
I'm making the Tucker face in real life right now.
I'm paying attention. I'm trying, but it's like, fuck.
It's going in one ear and out the other, and I don't know how that works since I'm wearing headphones. Fuck, this is boring, man.
To making this caravan a symbol of an invasion of our country. And he has taken a great deal of time to defame the individuals who are traveling, fleeing bloodshed in their home countries,
Fleeing the
trying
situation.
to find a place where they can live and support their families.
Okay,
and be safe.
I get it, but hold on. What does that have to? And I understand you don't like that, and you're on their side. You don't like Trump. Fine.
What is this stupid shit?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I get it. You're on their side. You like Trump. You're just, a stupid lib cuck. But, what's the point of this?
Yeah, what do you
What the
actually
thinks
trying
this
to
guy
say?
has to while Tucker's talking there?
Yeah, look at that smug look.
I'm definitely gonna put that in the thumbnail. So
Sweet.
Thanks for that, guy.
Tucker's doing an especially Tucker face there too. If you saw that,
Kind of looks like I don't know. Kind of looks like he zipped up his pants before he tucked his balls in or some shit. Like,
Yep. Looks like the guy on the right's fucking Tucker in the ass.
Yeah.
How does that mean that they have a constitutional right that is being violated? What is that right? Where in the Constitution does it reside? As just a normal American, I'm confused. Can you?
I don't take any discussion about rights
As just
seriously.
a normal American. Yeah.
The government doesn't give a fuck about anybody's rights, really. So, like, the fact that you would waste your time talking about it on air is just, I don't know. It's just
They care about people's rights as much as they have money to their name. That's about as much as they care.
But then when people get rights, they're like against that. Gay people getting rights. That's
Fuck
bad.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a
You've
right.
got
to
the
due
right to
process.
suck
These
my
individuals
dick.
are coming to the country.
He actually
they have,
does.
in one way or another, stated their intent to come to the
For
country.
now.
And the chief
For
executive
now.
of this country has taken aim and attacked them. So what I'm saying is that their standing is very simple. They're asylum seekers. They want clarification. I think that we should respect
All right, this is
these,
boring.
migrants.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
All right, we'll wrap
Let's
it
wrap
up.
this shit up. Yeah.
All right. PaganSituations, thank you for being on the show. Much appreciated.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You're welcome on anytime. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. And what else? Oh yeah, the poll. I'll put it in the chat after we're done streaming, and
I'll
you
put it
guys
in the
can vote.
description on YouTube too.
Yeah, and by the way, we're gonna be covering a bit more gaming-related shit because people want to see that. So stay tuned for that. I don't know
Hell yeah.
when we'll do that, but I'm aiming for a next bonus show, which should be the upcoming Tuesday, I think. Depends on scheduling, but
Yeah, we might do a Wednesday or Thursday, but
Yeah,
I'll keep you guys informed.
yeah, it's a bit vague now, but yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Diablo
and yeah.
Immortal did nothing wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Peace out.
Good night, everyone.
Get the fuck out my DMs, talking about Maryland, asking about heroin. I'm back on meth again, the perfect medicine for a Methodist kid. Sadistic, sick shit to live my limp dick. Brand new breed of creature, the preacher of the doctrine, indoctrinating the nation of the brain dead. Having a brain in your head makes you hate it. You ain't hate it, then you waste it. I hate to tell the truth, but I'm a cannibal. Though I don't need brains like that motherfucker Hannibal. I'm real fucked up, I like to torture my poon. Cut out their damn eyes with a grapefruit spoon. All you fake drug addicts, you're real bad at it. Your middle school lunch ain't